Today, we're covering the latest development from the Open Source Initiative, or OSAI, as they've unveiled their official definition for what qualifies as Open Source AI. An Open Source AI is an AI system made available on the terms and in a way that grant the freedoms to use the system for any purpose and without having to ask for permission. Study how the system works and inspect its components. Modify the system for any purpose, including to change its output. Share the system for others to use with or without modifications for any purpose. For a model to qualify, the OSAI states that developers must first provide detailed information about the data used to train the model. Additionally, they must make available the complete code used for both training and running the system. And finally, they need to share critical parameters like weights and configuration settings, allowing others to truly understand and potentially improve the model. Several models are already leading the way in open source AI, including Python by Flutter AI, llama from Itwo, LLM 360's Amber and Crystal Coder, and Google's T5. These projects align closely with the new standards and showcase the potential for collaborative innovation in AI. But not all models make the cut. Models like Bloom, Stucco Two, and Falcon would need some modifications to comply with the OSAI standards. And, at the other end of the spectrum, there are AI models like Meta's llama, Twitter's Grok, and Microsoft's Feminist 2. According to OSAI definition, these models aren't considered open source and likely wouldn't qualify unless major changes were made. Granite 3.0, which we discussed in the previous episode, likely wouldn't meet the new OSAI criteria either, but it wasn't yet analysed. Unsurprisingly, this definition has stirred up quite a bit of debate. Some companies, like Meta, argue that the requirements are too restrictive, particularly the stipulation around sharing detailed information about training data. They feel that not all data should be accessible, citing proprietary or privacy concerns. This ongoing debate speaks to the heart of what open source AI could mean for the tech world. Proponents argue that open source fosters innovation and ensures accountability, while critics caution that excessive transparency could harm competitive edge or even violate privacy. As open source AI continues to evolve, so too will the discussion surrounding it. The OSAI definition may be in its infancy, but it's already sparking essential debates about transparency, control, and the future of open collaboration in AI. We'll keep you updated on further developments. NASA has awarded $15.6 million in grant funding to 15 projects for the development and maintenance of open source software tools used in the NASA science community. The grants will support the continued use and expansion of these tools, which are crucial for data analysis, machine learning, and advancing scientific research at NASA. Funding is part of NASA's Open Source Tools, Frameworks, and Libraries program, which aims to promote open science practices within the agency. Many of the projects are related to image and signal processing, geographical information systems, and the like. All really interesting, and I wouldn't pretend that I understand them in any significant capacity. Flutter got forked. According to the fork maintainers, these are the reasons. The Flutter development process faces several challenges. Labour shortage. The small Flutter team assumed 50 members struggles to support a large community of over 1 million developers, leading to delays in addressing bugs and feature requests. Slow response times. Limited team resources result in long-standing, unresolved issues. By the time the team addresses them, it's often too late to get the original reporter's input. Deprioritization of desktop platforms. Focus has shifted from desktop support to AI, leaving desktop development in maintenance mode, which limits its growth. Difficult contribution process. Limited review capacity. The team is stretched thin, causing delays in code reviews and communication issues. Communication barriers. Misaligned communication styles complicate collaboration with contributors. Disconnect with developer needs. The team may not fully understand the day-to-day challenges developers face with Flutter, creating a mismatch between team priorities and community needs. These issues discourage many potential contributors, resulting in relatively low community engagement. This proposed community-driven fork aims to address these gaps by increasing review resources, streamlining support, and improving the contribution experience. But I hope something here was interesting. Goodbye.